Hey everybody, it's LT here. In today's video we're going to be talking about this. This is the Adventuridge 3x3 Gazebo, straight out of Aldi. Susan and I last weekend were down there, couldn't help ourselves, walked away with one of these. So today's video we're going to unbox it, take a look to see what's inside, set him up in the backyard so we can take a look at it together. Cheers! So looking at this, first thing you probably notice is it's actually quite compact. It's quite small for what it is. Other gazebos 3x3 that we own, like the Austrail and those sorts of ones, they're actually a lot bigger than this. So you can see it's actually quite compact. So it'd be very easy to be able to get it in the back of your car, or easily to throw on the top of your roof rack. The weight of this, it's 17 kilos. So quite sturdy but not too heavy, but yeah, the size and compact, it's actually pretty damn good. But look, it is bloody hot as hell out here and I'm sweating my ring out, so let's not muck around, let's just open it up and set him up. Yeah, so just come down here, Sue. So with this bag, as normal gazebos, it does have a stand here, so it does stand up, and it has some jockey wheels at the back there so you can wheel it like a trolley. One thing I have noticed straight away, because we haven't opened this up or anything yet, is I've just realised it's only got one zipper and it's down the arse end of the gazebo here. So normal gazebos that you get, it's like a body bag where it's the whole length where you just open her up, grab your gazebo down, put him in and zip him down. This here, there's only one zip, so I wonder how that's going to go when we're packing up, a little bit dusty on a Sunday morning, so packing up or being able to get this in here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, when we do pack it down. But yeah, I just noticed there's only one zip here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just open her up and set it all up.
So as you can see, it was really quick to set up, and that's with LT and I never actually taking it out of the bag before, so there was a couple of moments of, oh, which way does it go? But it came together really, really quickly. One really beautiful thing is that this is actually like an umbrella. So LT actually just hopped underneath it, and you just give it one big push in the middle and it just pops up beautifully. So like LT said, it is a 3x3 gazebo. On the inside here though, the pitch on it is actually quite tall. This was actually to do that anti-pooling part of it, so then you don't need to do that pool noodle hack and stuff like that where water can pool in the edges. So on the center here, I think it is 2.9 meters high, so there's heaps of room in here. There's also some really cool vents up the top, so where the airflow can come through, so then you're not going to be like sitting under here sweating in summer as well, so you get that beautiful airflow all the way through. So things that we will show you, there is actually some Velcro parts here where you can actually Velcro the canopy to the frame itself. So there is along the side and of course along the top as well. So that actually holds the canopy on it quite tight so it doesn't flap around in the wind and all that sort of stuff. like any normal gazebo, it does have 3 heights. We've got it at the lowest setting at the moment, but it does have the 3 leg height, so you can take it up. I'm not too sure exactly how tall it is for the tallest one, but we don't tend to normally put it up that high anyway for our other gazebos that we run. One thing we did notice, and both LT and I thought it was a little bit weird, where the Velcro, where the canopy Velcros onto the frame, there's like these plastic joins like right beside the Velcro, and it's really sort of pushed quite hard up against the canopy. I don't know if the canopy will stretch a bit over time, but it looks really like it's going to wear in that spot. So it's a little bit weird why they didn't put the Velcro over those little plastic clips to avoid that, but we'll see how that goes. We'll just take it out and we'll report on that. If it does actually wear through or not, who knows. So it is a 50 plus UV rating as well, so it will be nice and cool and shady here in summer. We are taking it out camping very soon. It's not quite summer yet, it's just spring. So it's school holidays and we're going to take it out, so we'll show you with some gazebo sides and us actually using it as our shelter in our kitchen area. So we'll show you how it looks out in the elements. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because it always rains when we're camping, but I guess then that'll be a good test to see if it is actually anti-pooling like they say it is. I don't know if there's anything else we need to say. LT, is there anything I've missed? He's shaking his head. So I think we've covered it all. So now what we've got to do, we'll pack it up, show you the pack up. Hopefully we can actually get it back in the bag with the weird zipper formation, but we'll see if that's just us thinking that it's weirder than actually what it is. So we'll pack it up now and see how we go.
So there it is, guys. Hopefully you got something out of that. It's pretty good. $149, not too bad from Aldi. But yeah, we'll definitely have other videos showing it out at camp when we take the kids out for school holidays. Just want to say thank you again for following us, watching our videos, all of those sorts of things. Really appreciate it. Keep it coming. Yeah, so like and subscribe, share it with your mates, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, look, stay safe out on the roads. Look after yourselves, clean up after yourselves out at camp, and just enjoy it. Hey, look, from Suze and I, and until next time, get amongst it. Cheers!